Granny used to tell me all the time, sparks when faith and preparation combine. The road been right here all this time, but you gotta look with more than your eyes. And the small axe Jesse Ryle representing for I Just Star Mindset, rich forever.
gonna fight you for no reason. God judge a guide and protect I through one season. I just thought people say all kind of things, God just want fight. Them do all kind of things, God them just want spite. I shall rise above all, put good above all, but Almighty above all, God. That's how I chant earth. Them on a bugle and I say I chant. Some say them wise, but them not wise like me. Them not wise like you neither. What is it?
You're in tune to the mindset. Let the action speak. Do something that's timeless. Happening from Tabara representing I just started on fall.
Mindset, blessed love, manners and respect. I greet the item in the divine name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I, and also Empress Menen I, Holy Emmanuel I, King Selassie I Jah, Rastafari. One more day above ground, and we're giving thanks and praise for our ultimate position, which is life. As we know, nothing no greater than that, no matter what go on. Alright? Yeah, man. So, give thanks. Good to see the item here. Who did they here already and who they here now. More love and strength. I say another day. We're giving thanks and praise for that. Seeing 1 minute after the hour of 12. Alright. Never plan it like that still, but yeah, 1 minute after the hour of 12, so it's a new day here. That seems like that is becoming a recurrent thing now, that they are upon a new day. Wow. Yeah, well, we give thanks to that. You see me? I know most places in the world right now is not Tuesday, it's still Monday. You know what I mean? And some places, approaching Tuesday swiftly. So we give thanks that we're there. You see it? We're there for look upon it's a 7 p.m. in the Bahamas. Bold Star, Annas and Manners, Empress, Brandy, Baraka. Yeah, man, Annas and Manners, seen? Yeah, it's still Monday. Yeah, we know it go. We're about 5-6 hours ahead of the item. The UK here. Yeah. So yeah, Tuesday. Some people not really class, now as Tuesday. Some people still stay on Monday, even in the UK. But for I 3 minutes past 12, in the UK, it's Tuesday for I. You see me? So yeah, man. Manners and respect. So we there for look upon a situation that has I think spring up again. It's not a new thing, the fighting going on. The civil unrest in Sudan, is not new. It's a long time it's been going on, and still, no form of peace resolution can't find up to now. So it's not a new thing. So I could just say that. Not new, but a whole lot of things are going on that the mainstream probably not even want to put out there. Because I search for certain things and I can't see certain things. I wonder what going on. A whole lot of things is being restricted. You see me? Whole lot of things is being restricted. But them say a 2-man. I read an article, and the article I say, boy, a 2-man really are the problem right now. Well, it's always 2-man, don't it? That ain't nothing new again. It's always
two man. But who really is them two man there? You see me? Who really is them two man there? Because the article have its narrative, Zane, and we are going to read the article still. And it have its narrative about who the two man them is. It give the name of the two man them. But who really is them two man there? Is it really them two man there? Or it's two other man outside? See a virgin say Egypt is also involved. Yeah. I don't know how much involved they're involved, but it's possible. It's possible because that region, you know, is the war for that region. You know, Egypt, Sudan, and you know, Kush, Asian Kush, because that is what it is. And you know, different dynasty have passed through, and you know, different war and whole war go on. You know, so the region is not new to war. You know, when you check certain ancient, you see say boy, a long time them are fighting at that place, but the fighting now we are going now is not like what was in the ancient time. You see me? Yeah. Because them fighting and now we are going, all for other people involved outside. You see me? All for other people. But that's not being said. You know what I mean? You just hear say, boy, the Sudanese, them a fight against themselves. And you have them two man here who in the military, you know, want to take over, you know. One did form a coup and run the thing. Now a next military, what them call them? I think something FSR or RSF. You see me? RSF, yeah, rapid something another force. And two man. And you just hear say, yeah, them Sudanese they are fight against them one another now because one want control this amount of finance and next one want. You know, so that is the narrative that them throw there. That's the narrative. So you know go, if you not dig deep for really find out what really a go on. Because we just hear them things pop up and them start to televise, and you know what I mean, you hear them talk about them, and you know it's the news. And you know once them side of the media have it and they're talking about it, and this, you know that you know these sides have something to do with what is going on there in Sudan. Because it's obviously within their interests. Yeah. But you see, we as a people, because you see them place there, them place they overrun by Arabs certain way, you know. Yeah, them place are overrun by Arabs. And interbreeding and, you know, the thing set away in a them place, man. it's not easy around a them place there. Because and it's not even a laughing matter, it's just how the thing amalgamate, the amalgamation of the Africans and the Arabs and, you know, the native Africans who are not amalgamated or mixed. You see me, I say no eugenics never run upon them way there. They're being killed out. So a whole pa fight in a them places for years. Whole pa fight. And there are always outsiders that are behind what is going on. Like me said the other day, Russia said they must go pay off some debt for Africa. See? Me hear, but I don't know how true it is. See? Me just hear this thing a go round. Alright. Why they would decide that they're gonna do something like that for Africa and Africans? Why? What them are gonna benefit from it? What is it that they're going to benefit from it? And why is it that we're always looking for Jesus to save us? Why? Why is it we're always looking for Jesus as a savior? Why? And me not talk on a Christian religious level. Zin, so I don't want a Christian feel offended right now. Alright? I'm just saying, why is it that us as African people, we're always looking for someone other than we self to fix our issues and our problems? Why is it that other people seem that them always think them can fix our problem and them can have control and monopoly over our problems? Why we allow them? Because we always look for some savior. We always look for some savior. We always, other than we looking to save ourselves, we are look for somebody else for come and fix the thing for us. And him can't look like we as African. Him can't look like we. Why is it? You see me? Why? Because Russia said them are going to clear Africa debt. Serious. All right. All right. Clear with that then. What next? What's next? What is next? You're clear with that. All right. Well, we in debt to you now. Since you clear our debt for us, we in debt to you. Or everything we're good. We're not in debt to nobody. We're dead white. We have a clean slate for do a thing now. Is that the case? Sin? What is it that we gonna have to give you in return for you wiping our debt away? Then if you wipe our debt away, then alright, you are look friend. Yeah? That is it? It's friend you look, yeah? You looking friend. Cause friend, I must friend you look. What else? I must friend you look, and on top of the friendship you look forget some whatever friends with benefits. You know them type of way there. Friends with benefits, yeah? So you look some friends with benefits. But it don't really make no sense, really, because if you just clear our debt, then what kind of benefit we have? How we going to benefit you? You just clear our debt for us, you know? A good Samaritan turn up and clear our debt. All right. But we can't be no friends with benefits, because it's either you have your eyes on our resources, either you have your eye on our resources. Well, if you say, all right, you're clear with that now, you can't say, boy, yo, you know what, hey, more some of that and more, some of that and more. And, we're supposed to just gear. I wonder if them type of style there. I wonder if them type of style them have planned when them say them clear Africa debt. And if Africa said, "Why no? You're going to have to pay for these things." We never tell you to clear our debt. It's you take it up on your head to do that. And you know what I mean? That was a good gesture. We give thanks. We're not telling a lie. You see me? Yeah, we give thanks. But what if Africa refuse? They say, boy, yo, yeah. And that's how we are do things. If you want certain things, you're gonna have it, the normal way. Well, it can't be the normal way. Because normally the normal way would be some type of corruption way. So it would be a different way. A proper way. A legit way that going to benefit the continent, the people of the continent. See? Because here what now? Russia, England, France, Spain, America, Italy, Portugal, Ireland, Belgium, name them, Germany. All of them is the same. They are brothers and sisters. See? Our brother and cousin, our cousin and cousin. Whichever way you want to put it. Yeah, man. Russia is no different from America. No different from England. No different from China either. Well, probably a little bit different. Probably a little bit different. But on the European side, they're all the same. America, they're all the same. See? If you look on their banner, you know, you see that in the colors that is in their banner, all the same. Probably Germany doesn't have the same, but that doesn't really, matter really. But when you check majority of them, all of them, the colors are the same. England, France, same Russia, America. Who else? What about them, man? So, the reality of the situation is inviting Russia, as you hear the virgin there, was praising. Now, listen, I'm not pro or anti. Well, me and them are not really friends. None of them. Me are not friends with them. Yeah. Because all of them, they're on the same team. All of them, they're on the same team. No matter what is being projected on the social space, all of them is on the same team. When it comes to Africa, all of them is on the same team. It's only the Africans them is not on the same team as the Africans. The African depend some of them on the team. A fight against them one another as we can see. For them. Yeah. That's a reality, man. No cool, no go on in Africa. And it doesn't have outside involvement or interference. You see me? Yeah, man. So Sudan today and many other different places within Africa is always the colonial pulling the strings, calling the shots. Yeah. Always been. You see? So, today when we look at now and we see that nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. People are willing to kill themselves. Willing to kill themselves for Jesus. Yeah, man. Them willing to kill themselves for Allah and Jesus. Yeah. But them claim say it's not a religious war still. See? Them say that now have nothing to do with it. It's just two men. A fight for position and power. See? Two men. As me said, them give the two man them name, but is it really those two man? No, read between the line. If they are them can read between line. Is it really them two man there? Alright. Let me just play something here. See? Let me just play something for the item. So a little bit more background knowledge. See?
Here is why you should care about the fighting that is going on in Sudan. What's happening there is more than meets the eye. And it's time for the world to discuss the actual truth of what is going on there. America and Russia are at it again, just as they did 60 years ago during the Cold War when they fought proxy wars right here in Africa, leading to the death of thousands of innocent Africans. They are at it again in Sudan, fighting a proxy war. Let me explain. Two factions of the Sudanese military are fighting each other. One of them is led by Lieutenant General Mohammed Hamdan, head of the paramilitary group known as Rapid Support Forces. The other faction is led by the Sudanese Army Chief, General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan. So why are they fighting? This is where Russia and USA come into the picture. You see, in the last couple of months, Russia has finalized a deal with Sudan to establish Russia's naval base in Sudan's Red Sea coast. America is not too happy with that. Actually, they're furious. America's ambassador to Sudan, John Godfrey, expressly warned Sudan not to seal that deal with Russia, but they're going ahead and doing just that. And so when the paramilitary unit began fighting the other faction of the army, that wasn't happening in a vacuum. The big problem is that you're not going to hear this in the mainstream media. Neither are you going to hear a lot of African governments voicing this, which is very unfortunate because Africa must learn to speak its truth and stand on this truth, because truth will set you free. So it is left to the African people, we the African people, to speak this truth and tell America and Russia to get off Africa, to get their hands off Africa. The days of the Cold War, the days of the shenanigans of the Cold War are completely over, and they cannot fight proxy wars in Africa at the expense of innocent African lives. That has to stop. The fighting in Sudan must stop. The puppet masters must stop their evil, diabolic games.
Yeah. So, as you hear the version I say, can hear the two man them. Oh, really? Even though I mentioned two man, still, them still mention two country that run by two man too. See? Yeah. And them two man there's the main man. Them. Not them little Africans. It's those big superpowers. Those big guys. Them. But the media would tell you that no. That is false news, or that is fake news, or that is misinformation. Yeah. Tell us says misinformation. Why? Because them not playing those things. Them is not giving you those factual truth about the situation. No. Because that is not in their interest. So straight away that label as misinformation, fake news, false news. You see me? And you're not supposed to hear that. Because them, the mainstream or whoever them not playing it. So you're not supposed to hear it. You see me? You're not supposed to hear them somewhere. Only them alone for certify and authenticate what is fake from what is real. What is true from what is false. Only them alone can say, boy, what, you know. If them not pass judgment and say, boy, that's real, then it not real. You see? That is how, yeah, media operate. They tried recently in Ethiopia, but putting together a newspaper done by English and American article, but it didn't work. Yeah, but here, you see, this same thing can spill over into Ethiopia. Yeah, it's the same thing. If it continue, can spill over into Ethiopia and to other parts. You see me? Yeah. Because when you see England and America, you see them, them evacuate for them people quick and fast. And when you see they're doing that, then you know, say, them want to leave the Africans, them for just fight and massacre themselves. And them leave out of everything, you know, them start the fire and fly gone. You know, Jesus gone upon them. Has gone in heaven upon them judgment, but Jesus does light a fire and does say, watch ya. Sooner or later, you know, Africans them does massacre themselves. Yeah, man. Ethiopia is the target. Of course, Ethiopia is the target. Ethiopia is the target, man. Them think people are stupid. That is what them feel say. Yeah. Yeah, man, them people are not normal, man. You see me? These people are not normal. Russia. You have some people, I don't know, boy, me I tell you. You have some people of my race. Some people of my race. I don't know. They're a bit gullible. Gullible, real gullible. Even know if a gullible more wild, but the way one's defend Russia and China, like what China and Russia is doing in Africa. Africans should be glad because England and America and the rest of them never do it. You see me? But China and Russia can do it for Africa. But at the expense of what? At the expense of what? Because we hear, of course, that China might be doing good things in Africa and they're building, developing here and there, and next thing you know, country lose them airport and them lose them port, and next thing they probably the country probably in debt to China. All these type of things that we hear, I don't know if it's conspiracy theory, but we hear these things, watch programs and documentary and these things. See? So at the expense of what, really? What is it? What is in it for them? What is in it for them? Because me not feel them. I not feeling them. No matter all development what them a do. Because I know say African can do all of everything, everything what them a do. And better. Some of we blood clot African too lazy. That is our problem. You see me? Yeah. Lazy. Waiting for people to come save we. Eh? Who will save you but yourself? Shot start fire. You know, I've got duck or get flat. Eh? And somebody I got come put you flat. So, you know, that's our problem as a people. You see me? That is our problem as a people. When I say African, I generalize, you know. I not talk about no Caribbean this and no Caribbean that. Me I talk about African straight. If you know say you're African or you me I talking. I am African, so me I talk to myself. So people of my race me I talk to. I not talk to no Jamaican, I not talk to no Trinidadian, I not talk. No, I talk to African. Not talking to no Ghanaian, not talking to no Nigerian. I talk to African. See? Yeah. African me I talk to. Why we? It's because yeah. Lazy. You see me? Why we feel say so we must get some other people to come in and do the work that we can do for ourselves. Come on, how much it would benefit us more. We would reap more from all of our labor. But when some guy we have got give some guy for alright, come in and come mash our works. How much you want to mash the works? How much you want to mash the works? I will negotiate upon that. Because alright then, we can't do everything for ourselves. If that is the case, which, I don't believe. But alright, if we need to do certain things and we don't have the expertise, we have to get in some, we have to outsource. We have to outsource the work. Get in some outsiders to come in and, do the thing. Then you negotiate upon terms that you're not going to lose out, because you need whatever you need the skill for, these expertise to do what you are do, is to most naturally benefit the country. So you can't go lose out to the people them now. Them do the work, but then hold on upon we airport. How is that? No. How is that? Nothing don't go like that. You see me? And at them type of thing that we find ourselves in. So we not trust Russia and we don't trust China. That's the same as the rest of them. See? No, can't trust them. Can't trust them. No matter what a guy wants to say. Because as you hear is America and Russia across the problem in Khartoum. See? It's them. Them creating this civil unrest. Yo, me get a video today. Me can't show the video. Me can't show the video. And believe you me don't even Me don't even want to look back on the video there. Me don't even want to look back on the video, but here the I then have my WhatsApp number. The I them can link me and just say, yo, the I them want to see the video. Then I will send the video to the I them. Virgin? No, man. No. That are African people do themselves them way the virgin. Rasta. Me say me can't show the video, but me can't send the item the video if the item link me on my WhatsApp. Who have my WhatsApp can let me bring up the thing on the screen. So the number WhatsApp number there on the screen. You know what I mean? I want if they want to see the video, but boy, I tell you, I don't even want to see that video there again, man. You hear me? I tell you, I don't even want to see that again. It's terrible. It's terrible. I mean, I exaggerate. It's terrible. The thing terrible, man. Yo. Virgin. Me say Africans are deal with them one another, you know, man. For who? For what? Virgin. How Africans can't use them energy there in the right judgment ball way? How is it that we find the most energy and strength and zeal and power for kill one another? How? And we can't find as that them same energy that for develop and elevate and come out of poverty and all. Oh, we can't use them energy there for do that. But we find the power and the strength and the glory and the might for kill one another, blood. Me no know it unexplainable. It is unexplainable. How? How black man do that to themselves? Nah, man, yo, Virgin, when I see the man them a drop some big stone in the man them head, in a man. Real thing, you know, man, not talk about it. Real thing, bro. Real thing. Enough man, you can see enough man gone already and the man them, yo. Terrible, man. Terrible, 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 terrible. Nah, man. I can't play that video there, man. I know say YouTube would have banned me for life. Yeah. I can't show that video. Terrible, man. It dread. It dread, man. That is how I say African people are deal with themselves for Jesus and Allah. You see me? Yeah, man. When it come to Jesus and Allah, you know. Hey, when it come to Jesus and Allah, is that different Africans transform into something else, you know. Hey. Rasta. Me I tell you, when it come to Jesus and Allah, Africans change them spot. Yeah, man. You hear them say leopards never change them spot. But you see when it comes to them two man there, Africans change them spot. Straight away. Yeah, man. Them call it conversion. Convert. Huh? Oh, people are terrible. Terrible against ourselves. You know. Terrible against ourselves, man. Wicked against ourselves. Are we so wicked against one another? Come here like, me don't know. But certain things me don't even want to say out. Me don't want to say out of my mouth. Me don't even want to meditate to even say certain things. Serious. God, these words are powerful, you know. It sounds simple. Yeah, man. But if we say certain things, man, but I don't know how we are so evil against ourselves. You know, why we do that? Why we can't live instead of being, you know, evil against ourselves? Why we can't just live? Why we can't live love? Why we have to live evil? Why we have to live evil? Why? It's sad, man. Sad. Sad state of affair. You see me? Yeah, man. Sad state of affair, that. Rasta. No, man. And these things, some of the time I don't really like push out some of these things, you know. But just for information and for the awareness still. Because I know, you know, some people might know on the platform, you know, provide that. So, but these things are a deterrent. These things is a deterrent for people who supposed to say, boy, you know what? Even though Africa big still and I want to go in on a war. You see me? But once them think they want to say, boy, Jano, so Africa stuff, so the people, you know, is a deterrent, brethren. It's a deliberate act. All per psychological thing, package with what go on, you know, this proxy, civil unrest. You see me? Proxy civil unrest. Man, them hate them one another. But it's a big deterrent at the same time. A big deterrent, man. People are say these things. But all me I say to the people, I'm say, yo, there's no say a whole part of place in Africa. You see? Yeah. And a war and a fight. Yeah, man. All part of places. A war and a fight in Africa. Zane, and everywhere. But because Ethiopia, you know, Ethiopia is on the rise. Yeah. Ethiopia is on the rise. Because Ethiopia have them dam where them can lock off them water to, you know, to Kemet anytime them feel like. I don't think them going to do that still. See? But Kemet having an issue with it. That Ethiopia have full control over it. Now, you're down there, sir. We up here, sir. The water run down, it don't run up. It doesn't run up. It flow down the stream. So be grateful that it running down the stream and you're just down there, sir, to get some of it. For we up here, sir, our thing up here, sir, we need for control our thing set up here, sir. You don't have no jurisdiction over what go on over up here, sir. You them thought that over up here, sir. You don't. So when I wanna say, yo, Kemet have some hand in a war go on, of course they do. Yeah. Because the war where did that go on in Ethiopia, even though I think it kind of died down a little. Them wouldn't mind them go buck up in a them thing there. To create a bigger thing. Because this is how these demons operate. Yeah. They might take out at the same time. And you know, them are the whole part of things that they. But why Russia need to have a base? Why you need to have a base? A million? Why? Why you need to have a base? Who is you, America, anyway? If you want to tell anybody say them can't have no base. But why is Africans, why you so stupid for want to give the Russians them base anyway? See? And America should stop interfere and meddle into other people's business. They should look at the unemployment, I call it discrimination and racism and other different social issues that is plaguing America that they need to deal with. And stop meddle in Africans' affairs. Just the same with Russia. Russia, we could have swayed them in some war with Ukraine. Why they're not attending to that? Go and fight in a war. come out of Africa, man? Why the Africans them now stand up and say, yo, we have enough of uno now? Why? Come on, man. They can't be offended by that. It can't be. Come on, for how much years, brethren? For how much years they've been reaping? And nice. So if we say, boy, but then again, the African, I don't know. It's like some donkey type of behavior. You know what donkey? My check say a tree me attack. Donkey. I'm donkey type of behavior, man. Like say we always need somebody to do something for us. Huh? No, serious. We don't listen. All we need is we self, aya. My lord. Yeah. All we need ourselves, aya. You see me? All we need ourselves. We just need to stop being lazy. Because we have everything that we already need. That is the reality, you know. We have everything that we need within ourselves. Of self. Africans, them a look out at themselves. That are the thing, you know. Yeah, Africans are look out at themselves. Yeah. Because, you know, when we say, you know, we fight it, we're in a war, you know. People think it's a joke. You know, just because certain place might be calm and nice and easy and, you know, everything moderate and we in a war, man. You stay there. You see, them say when you think it's peace and safety, it is what? We in a war, my people. Serious. You know, we have to be serious about it. You know, it's not no joke thing. You see me? It's not no joke thing. Yeah. In a serious battle here, man. Mm-hmm. And you know, as I said, enough people think it's a joke. Yeah, enough people think it's a joke. But we're in a serious battle right now. And a long time we in it. But we don't notice that we're there night. You know? We not acknowledge that we're there night. We be naive about it. So we're there in a war. Yeah, alright. Enough people think it's a joke, you know. What kind of war I just start talk about? In a war, man. That's all I want to know. You see me? That's all I want to know right now. Yeah. On all fronts, my lord. That is it.
Exactly. When I saw these videos of black people praising Russia for some reason, I decided to go ahead and research the racism that occurs in Russia. All you have to do is a quick Google search. Racism in Russia, stories of prejudice. There's even books that professors have written that examine racism. White militarism has flourished in Russia under President Vladimir Putin's rule, making it one of the most dangerous places in the world for racial violence. Russians gave bananas to black foreign students and called them monkeys in a video. Seriously? So we have all these black people excited for Putin entering black people's business because they have this mindset that the enemy of my enemy is my friend. No, he's not. He's still your fucking enemy. The fuck is wrong with people? They can't even check the racism in Russia. He can't even check the racism that happens in his own country. So why the fuck do you think he cares about black people anywhere else? It is a strategic move what he's doing, because he knows that Africans, black people are tired of the colonizers from England, America. But he doesn't care about us. The minute we no longer benefit him, he's gonna turn that sword right on Africa and then plunder like everybody else does. Instead of trying to find our own way, instead of trying to stand on our own feet, we gotta sit here and look for a white man to save the day. Since when do they save the day for black people? Why are we switching from one colonizer to the other? Because this colonizer doesn't like that colonizer, so we need to be friends with this colonizer and just wait patiently until he turns his colonization on us? Man, the way people are easily manipulated. If you have rampant racism in your country and you're not checking that shit, you're not helping black people, period. It's a strategic move. He needs Africa. For now. And before I leave, I am so tired of black people easily manipulated by white people. We have known for hundreds of years they have perfected psychological warfare. We need to start combating that shit. They know how to get in your mind easy. And look what's happening. A whole bunch of black people praising a dictator, a narcissist. The fuck? That's just my humble opinion. I'm not a leader. Because if I was a leader, fuck Putin. Never would I ever lay in the bed with fucking fleas. Got me fucked up. Again, my humble opinion.
Pardon for the explicit language. You know, if any youths are listening, you know, pardon for the explicit language. My apologies. You know, but it was just raw and direct, and you know, it's the truth at the same time, you know. Yeah. But people don't want to hear them truth there. You know? People don't want to hear that, but that is the reality. Why would you get into the bed with fleas? It's serious. Yes, Bold Star, blessed love, manners and respect. Black Star Movement Association, Anners and Manners, Natty Reid, Anners and Manners, Rastafari Black College, Anners and Manners. Yes, I. Roger Gonzalez and the family. Manners and respect, see? Yeah, man. Yeah. Africa. We have everything already. It's just that. Africa, Africans pan aside there. Who you would expect for one to go Africa? Them afraid to go Africa. I don't know if because of them something what them say every now and again. I mean about the Tutsis and the Utsis and the Hutus. I saw them name Tutsis and yeah, in Rwanda there. And other things, I don't know if them thing there. I stop Africans from yes or no because here, you see Africans from the West here have a lot of expertise and knowledge that Africa will benefit from. See, the same thing where China and Russia say them a do, the Africans them here in the diaspora could do better in Africa. Could do a far better job. You forget say I want to build around here. And forget that. Look on the thing them want to build up around here. Make even a place like England named Great Britain now. Huh? Come on, man. I'm not talking no foolishness, man. Facts me attacks. Factual truth. The African them with the round here, so in the diaspora can do a far better job than what the Chinaman and the Russian is doing in Africa. Large part of Africa problem I figure just dead out demon spirit entity and build self-here, take over many lost souls. Yeah. The Africans them with the round here, so. Along with the Africans them with the inner Africa can do a far better job. We don't need no other people. You hear one song? What the song? We don't need no other body. We don't need no other body to come down and for it. Serious. We can do it with self. We can do it with self. But the Africans them round here, so they're not organized like the Russians and the Chinaman for go in Africa and do these similar things that the Russians and the Chinaman are doing. That is the problem. That is the problem. That is one of the problems. You think they would have man a fight in Sudan? All these things. The Africans in the West is not organized with all the intellect, all the skill, all the know-how. Come on, man. Virgin, come on. The African them with the run here, so in the West, them can do it far better than any Chinaman or any Russian. Me I telling you that. Me nah ask no one. Seeing? And I ask me now. I know this enough for myself, you know. Know this for myself. We not organized. Why His Majesty told us that we have to organize and we have to centralize? Because we have to. If we really impact on Africa, we are talking about repatriation and rare. For we really impact. For we impact anywhere on the planet. We have to organize and centralize. As simple as that. So I'm not going to reiterate that. It's just as simple as that. We can do things individually, and that is just it. You see me? Bob Marley or Bob Marley. Biggie Small or Biggie Small. Puffy or Puffy. Usain Bolt or Usain Bolt. Individually, everybody great. But collectively, we are a piece of collectively, man. We lost it. You're the honorable priest, so we dropped the ball. Collectively, we dropped the ball. And that is our problem. As much as we can, the outers now are who they in Africa too, and look upon Sudan at war with itself. If we can organize out here, so we can create no impact. No impact. The mindset program will just be a little mindset program on YouTube. And I eat that. It does impact with impact plan, and that is it. But collectively, if we are doing it collectively, with all our resources pulling together, nah, man. If you have great runners, if you have great musicians, you think are those them great people they are alone in the black race? You don't only hear about them one day. We only hear about some of these great ones that is televised and highlighted. But there are other great people that we don't know about. Whole heap of them. You see me? If we can't organize, if we cannot centralize, we're not going to create no impact. And that is all we need for Biff really take on Africa. We can take it on individually. Yeah, we can. No doubt about that. See? But it need more than that. It need more than just the individual. You see me? It need the collective. That is what it need. It's evident that's what it need. Come on, it's evident. If it wasn't, then we wouldn't get these guys would not come in and do this and do that for it. So it's evidence that's what it needs. It needs a collective. And we can't get the collective because we out here, so we're not organized. We're not centralized. All right, we're probably organized on a level, but we're not centralized. Yeah. We're not centralized. One day my phone a ring. I never open no phone line, you know. My phone a blink every minute. Okay, it's not ringing. You know, so that is our problem all around. You see me? That is our problem all around. We is our problem. On top of the other guys them that is creating problem. Yeah, man. We have to accept that. Zane? I know it's not easy. Easy as said and done, you know. But we can do it. Marcus Garvey asked, can we do it? And me the people them ball out and say, yes, we can. Yeah, of course we can do it. We have to organize all that stuff. White guy out here now go do nothing. Him now go do no repatriation and him now go do no reparation. Him heart is not that warm. You understand? Him say him go do the reparation and the repatriation out of the kindness of his heart. Him heart not so warm. 400 odd years, 5 years. Zin? And that no go on, the reparation, the repatriation, none of that no go on. So, why none of that no go on? You know? It's because we are not organized and we are not centralized. You see, if we organize and centralize, that run a long time. It run long time. All who desire to reach upon the shores of Africa and repatriation, it would have run long time. But we're not organized around here. We're killing off ourselves just the same as we see in Khartoum, in Sudan. We're doing it the same way around here. It's the same thing. Seeing? So we can't get the real benefit out of ourselves. We can't get the true benefit out of ourselves. You see me? We need for do better, my people. Yeah, man. We need for do, you know. We need to fix the thing, man. You know. As a people, we need for fix the thing, because that is, you know, it's just a logical thing, you know. Because we're not, you know, in the position. Now, what position that we should be in? We can't want position, but, you know, we're not ready for the position. What do call it? Post-dramatic slave syndrome, as a? Yeah, that is true. Yeah, Marcus tell them a long time. Yeah, well, the people, yeah, that's why we're there still. You know, for wake up the people out of their ignorance. You know, people who hear all about song, you know, all about music, and them know the lyrics them line by line. Some people, if it's good lyrics, them apply them to them life, and, you know, changes come or forward. So I see them where we have to there. I make sure say we are say what we have to say. You know, that the people them can awake from that dormancy. Because nothing go go on. You see me? The white guy now go give you a repatriation. You see me? Yeah, man. Until we organize. If we not organize, him not have no pity pan we. Him not have no pity pan we, my people. Serious. You know what I mean? So we have to organize that, you know. Yeah. Yeah, man. We have to organize. Because if we not organize, things just are going to continue, because the cycle, we are kill ourselves, we're there in the prison the most, we are underachieving in the educational system. Yeah. Unemployment, homeless, disease, sickness. Single parenting, divorce. Yo, all of our thing I reach us as a people. So If we don't look in ourselves and see what go on and try to change it, because nobody else ain't gonna do it. Nobody else ain't gonna do it. Our problem, is we gonna have to fix it. We can't look for England or America or France to do it. No. And that is where we are fail. All right, America and England. Okay, you have couple black companies, African black companies, that them are left and go Africa, go do what them are do. Yeah, them are left, from the West. Them are African. They're born in the diaspora. But if we can't do these things, then we fall prey to corruption. We're still going to have the corrupted ones them in position. Fall prey to sufferation and poverty, civil war, as we can see what going on now. This is where we are. And it seems like we're powerless. We can't do nothing about, upon our individual level, yes, but collectively, the collective is beating us bad, man. Yeah, that I beat with bad. Upon all fronts. Out here in the West and upon the continent. And upon the continent you have tribalism. That is another thing. And out here so in the West you have nationalism. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's a whole lot of work we have to do upon ourselves. I tell you, it's not no easy thing, It's not no overnight fix. Not no overnight fix. But it have to be done, Things have to be put in place that the generation that are forward, can excel, can excel on these things, they can be the foundation that they can come and stand on and excel and really make a difference. Rasta, look how long Marcus gave it. Look how long Marcus gave it about Africa for the Africans home and abroad. And as me that said earlier, it looked like some of the Rasta them afraid for Africa. And, we never really say some of the Rasta them still, but that's when I said no. You know what I mean? It's like them afraid for Africa. Yeah. The amount of Rasta brethren what me see, what me have, and a be a Jamaica them go. Be a Jamaica. Be a Jamaica them go. Them not care about Africa. As me say, they are the ones that should be more interested in what is happening in Africa, or even want to go to Africa. But their interest is not Africa. And that is a shame. It's disheartening. Yeah, man. Disheartening, man. Yeah. Yeah, people them not think about Africa. Rasta want to go Jamaica and in the islands and them not think about Africa. Well, it's serious. Rasta, you say put some money into the Rastafari government. How much money you put into the Rastafari government? How much money you put into the Rastafari government? Nah, man, yo. Yeah, money need and all of that. Yeah, of course. You see me? But the collective, the unity is needed more. You see me? Once you can have that, you can have as much money you desire. Or when I have no love and unity amongst ourselves, then it's not really far-fetched, as I say. Individually people can do things and achieve and attain certain things. You know what I mean? But for really bring those skills and resource together, is a different thing. And that is the area that we're lacking, and that is why, we as me I said, we can't really impact the way we want to impact. Because it's not that we don't want to, and it's not that we don't want to go to Africa. You know what I mean? But we have to meet these. We have to meet these things. They're more valuable. They are more necessary, not valuable, more necessary, towards where we need to reach, to get the money and all of them something there, to really have that impact. If we not love and unite, you see me? And a thing does not work. I want us to have it just, individually them just go through and do what them do. You see me? Yeah. Yeah, man. Individually, if you can't do it that way, then you have to just do it yourself. You see me? Because if people continue to be ignorant and stiff-necked, and then what you have to do? You can't save no one day another day. You have to save yourself. You see me? Yeah, man, you have to save yourself. You see me? Even though we are called for the collective, we still are called for the collective. But within the collective, you still have to save yourself, because everyone's still responsible for themselves. You see me? It's not no one responsible for you. You're responsible for yourself, so you have to do it for yourself. You're not doing it for, you see me? Unless it's the collective, then say yeah. But all for work we have to do. As I say, it's a war we're there now. So whether we like it or not, we have to fight for what we want. Nothing now go come easy. You see me? But when you fight and you gain the victory, nothing now go be sweeter than that, When you can reward yourself. You see it? Yeah, man, when you can reward yourself, my brother and sister. Nothing ain't gonna be sweeter than that, because the battle hot right now. Who can say the battle not hot right now? The battle hot, man. Well hot. But the hotter the battle, or the sweeter the victory. That is the reality of the situation, But the victory not just going to come like that. It's not going to be something where it does happen like that. No. You're going to have to fight to gain the victory. Think Chicago Bulls them just get win championships up. You think Manchester win travel just like that? No. You're going to have to fight for the victory. So after I back like sweet I victory. Yeah, man. But it now go just come, sir. We have to put in the work. You see me? We have to put in the work. It's not no illusion, something. It's a literal thing that you have to do, physical, practical. It's not a thing where you say, boy, you go down on your knee and you go pray. You say, Selassie, I pray for this and I pray for that and I want it to happen. Wait. No, man, you're going to have to do, you're going to have to do the work. Mysticism, spookism. You're going to have to literally do the work. You're going to have to be practical about it, man. You see me? Yeah, man. So, we're going to have to do the work, my people. Nothing now got us happen, sir. See? Nothing now got us happen, sir. All the time, I think we have about 15 minutes in the building here. Yeah, 15 more minutes. 15 minutes to 2 right now. Yeah. So, yeah. We have to put in the work, for really gain the victory. Because it's hot. The battle hot right now. Someone's didn't even know. Someone's didn't even know how the battle hot right now. But it's hot. If it's high, the battle hot. Yeah, man. hot right now. So, all I can say to the item in the honorable family, see if the battle hot for the item right now, just know say, a swifter the victory, see? Yeah man, not sweeter, you know. Swifter the victory. The victory are going to be swifter, man. So just steadfast, hold the faith. See me? Put in the work. Put in the work. You want to reach somewhere, you're going to have to put in the work. You know watch the film 300. But the man them come and them say, oh, them want to take over the man them place and thing. And the man them say, move in the judgment ball, take over where? And them say, oh, Xerxes against the Spartans them. And the 300 Spartans, even though them get defeated, you see me, they wasn't victorious. You see me? They were never victorious, but yeah. Them kinda put up a fight for whoever could have come in and stand ground after them, or them could have call it now reload or regroup. But them get run over. But them did try. And some people are willing for try. Some man are willing for want to reach. People are comfortable in the Caribbean. The best herb in Jamaica, the best food, the best, hey. I can't leave the Caribbean. Because everything doesn't nice. In America, me nice in America. Me can't leave California. The best herb in a warm town, the best herb around. Best reggae music in California. Best artists them a pass through on tour. Can't left around here. Yeah, man. Same way in England, the people them say, oh, them can't, yo. We love the cold. We love when I winter. No, serious. May I tell you? You see me? People them love around them, man. Now think about reaching Africa, not even for a minute or a second. And they upon their mind. Everything are the best in the West. The best in the West Indies. Yeah, man. But they not think about Africa. And a joke me I making up. I see even reggae artists. I see even reggae artists that sing old song about Africa. Them not defend no Africa. Them are defend Jamaica. Reggae artists. Rasta reggae artists. Naya Bingi on top of it. You see me? Them are defend Jamaica. I defend no Africa. And we have said don't lose sight, because as the eye them can say, a whole lot of things that is happening. And enough of these things are a distraction at the same time. As I say, it's a deterrent, to put off ones, the serious ones who are even considering to return. You know what I mean? Who now wait for no ship. Who Now wait upon a white guy to save them like Jesus. Yeah, man. And people are waiting upon Jesus to come save them, you know. No, wait there. No. Some people are waiting for King Emmanuel to come save them. To return and come save them. That is where some people are waiting upon them. But me sorry for you know. Me sorry for you. No, King Emmanuel now return, come back for no judgment ball. That is for sure. You see me? For save you know. Now we know that King Emmanuel was no white man. You see me? Yeah, King Emmanuel was no white man. King Emmanuel was and is the Black Christ. And him now return for save nobody. You gonna have to save yourself. Jesus ship of Lubeck, SSG, that ain't coming back, you know. So for that a man a wait pan. Sorry. That ain't coming back either. You see me? We have to go, you see, what we establish out here so in the West is we have to go to Africa and do it. It's not nobody going to do it for us. No. It's we going to have to do it. If that is what we want. But how we going to do that if we're not organized and centralized and able to do that? You see me? So, everybody can enjoy them individual life because we have to. You know, it is what it is. You see me? Individually, we full joy with life, and if we can help one another along the way,